time. 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 Time and hands off the plastic. Seasoning, garlic flakes, bay leaves, great. I'm using a tastic rice. Masala, mild and spicy, Raja curry powder, mild and spicy. Italian herbs. Still, I can't even find time in this the bottle. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time tuning in, I'm glad you did, and if you're family, it's so good to have you back. Thank you so much everyone for returning to watch this video. So today you're welcome to my kitchen. I'll be taking you through what I got at Pick and Pay yesterday for this jollof rice. All the recipes are listed if you would like to get them. So I got all the ingredients at Pick and Pay, and it's my first time trying this Raja curry, and I hope it turns out I did hope it turned out, but I was still I just hope it turned out well. And that was my Italian herbs. I got the mixed herbs as well. I couldn't find time. I got the bay leaves, the Noros cubes, and my salt. So that are the basic ingredients that you can use for your jollof rice. And then for the puree, it was my red pepper, onions, and tomatoes. I blended it together, boiled it, and that's what I have there. Together with my tomato paste, I would be using the ingredients and then putting the rice in to make this jollof rice, and I'll be taking you through this step by step. So here I was trying to measure the ingredients that I'll be using for the jollof rice. I was using a teaspoon to measure, so I took 2 spoons of each of the ingredients, and I used the Italian herbs there. I used the mixed herbs. I used my Raja curry and the bay leaves and the nora, because I couldn't find time at Pick and Pay, so I just worked with what I found. So in case you are wondering, maybe you can't find time, you can't find curry, I mean, you can get these things at your nearest store to make the jollof rice. Now that we have all our ingredients, let's get cooking. Pour some oil into the pot. So depending on the amount of jollof rice you are cooking, you can just try or gauge the amount of oil you'd be using. I chopped some onions earlier on, and I'll be adding that into the hot oil. I went in to add the tomato, onion, and bell pepper puree. So I mentioned earlier that I blended the three together, I boiled it, and that's what I'm using here. I just left it for another 2 to 3 minutes to boil together with the oil, and then I went in to add my ingredients. I also left it for another 2 to 3 minutes to boil to steam together before adding my tomato paste. After adding the tomato paste, I left it for another 3 minutes to steam together to boil. I added my salt to taste. And then I went in to add my bay leaves and water. I added the rice into the puree, and I stirred it together. And like I said, I already added my water, and I just left it to steam. Okay, so I added some water to just give it a good balance so that the rice can. I got a foil paper, pick and pay as well, that I used to cover the pot, so that the heat could steam the rice and make it soft and steam well. It will really help your jollof rice to get soft quickly. So that was one of the tricks or the acts of making jollof rice. You just use your foil paper and you cover it. It steams the rice. And then I went ahead to cover it with the foil paper, and I left it for about 10 minutes to steam together. If you feel the rice is getting burnt, please reduce the heat and add some water if the rice is not yet cooked. So you can leave it for about another 10 to 12 minutes to steam if it's not burning, and then you check on it. You give it a good stir to. to see that it's getting cooked, but it might not be soft as yet, but at least you know it's getting there gradually. So if you cover it again and give it another 5 minutes, you check on it again. You stir it together to make sure that all the rice are getting cooked together. I mean, you don't want one side cooked and the other side uncooked, so you give it a good stir to make sure they are all getting cooked at the same time. You cover it again because mine here wasn't cooked yet, so I kept checking till I was satisfied. If you need to add more salt, if you need to add more seasoning, please do at this time. You need to have tasted it to see that okay, everything is good, and then you can add whatever needs to be added before it gets cooked. So, like I said, you give it a good stir and make sure it's not burning. If it needs more water, please add more water to it. Always remember to use your foil paper to cover it back before you close the pot. Once you've added any other ingredients, the same ingredients you've used, if you've added more to it, you give it a good stir again and you leave it for another 5 minutes if it's not yet cooked. So you just keep checking on it to make sure that it's not overcooked and it's just cooked perfectly. So within the last 5 minutes, I chopped another set of onions and tomatoes. So I chopped those that I was just going to use to garnish the jollof rice. So I added those to it. At this time, you can add whatever you want. Some people do add mixed veg or prawns or peas. So whatever it is that you want to. I mean, this is the basic jollof rice, but if you now want to give it your own personal touch, you can go ahead to add that whatever it is that you would like to add towards the end of it being cooked, and you add that to it so it could steam together and your jollof rice would be ready. So about this time, mine was almost there. I think I just left the heat in the jollof rice is good enough for me to steam the tomatoes and onions I just added, but I can just switch off the stove and just leave it there for a little while to steam together and it will be ready to eat. It will be ready to dish out. So yeah, that's what it looked like, and yeah, it was ready. It's time to eat. Just steam my veggies, and that was about it. So there is no big deal to making jollof rice. I hope you've learned something today. Please let me know in the comment section if you'll be trying this out, and I want to know how it turned out. And let me know if you found this video useful and enjoy and have fun cooking. I will see you all in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.